Hey there, man, of small group leaders. If you're new to leading or if you just need a refresher, this is going to be a great video for you. This is going to be a training video on how to use the Church Center app to manage your group online, to add new members, to take weekly attendance. Also have options on communication within your group, setting up events, sending weekly messages to your group, and lots of stuff that's going to help you be a better, more connected leader. So I know it's a little longer video, but that's okay. It's going to be worth it. And so sit back and enjoy. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you have gone to the App Store for whatever device that you have, and that you download the Church Center app. The following video is going to show you exactly how to use that. So you've already, as a leader, been inputted into Planning Center, and that's what our church uses to sort of organize all of our groups. And then Planning Center has a specific mode for helping you manage your group, and that's through the Church Center app. So once you download that, you will essentially put in your name, phone number. It'll find you on Planning Center because we've already put you in, and it'll be easy from there. You'll have the app and then pick right up into this video. So enjoy, and I'll be back with you here in just a few minutes.
Church Center is where leaders are going to have the quickest access to everything they need day to day to connect with their group. It's where they can message, they can take attendance, they can create new events for their group, all from right here in the Church Center app. So to do that, I am a leader of a group. I'm going to go down here to the groups page and tap on Centerville Young Adults, which is the group I help lead. And I'm going to start in the upper right hand corner and show you the little ellipsis, or I like to call the 3 dots. If you tap on that, you'll have a few options here if you ever need to share your group with someone or view what your public group page says, just to make sure that still looks good for new people who might be looking to join your group. As a leader, I might not leave my group, but that option is there. So that's there in the upper right hand corner. Other than that, you'll see the same 4 tabs that members see, which is messages, events, resources, and members. Now I'm going to double check on the members tab, just make sure that as a leader, my visible info is available to people. I do want them to be able to, email or text me if they need to, something outside of group messaging that they don't want everyone to know about. So I'm making sure all of that is available to them, and I will click save. And then I can also see everyone who's in my group. And the cool thing is that adding members in groups on Church Center is so easy. The way you add people is inviting them using a QR code, or you can email or text them a link that will invite them directly to your group. So from the members tab, you do that by tapping add, and then you'll see this really cool QR code show up. You can also use the share button in the upper right hand corner, or the button that says add by email or text, to send that to new members. Even if you're meeting virtually on Zoom, you can just hold the QR code up to your camera and they can do it that way, or you can copy and paste that invite link into the chat of your Zoom and they can join that way. So that's super easy. Once they get that, then they're opting in to say, yes, you can have my name, my email, my phone number to be a part of your group, and I also want to be a part of your group. So that's just their opt-in option. And then from there, you will see a request come in, whether someone requests to join your group or they've had the invite sent to them. As a leader, you'll see review request. And so I can see here, Chanel wants to join my group. And I'm just totally excited about that. So I'm going to say manage. Yes, I would love to add you to my group. And she's now in my group. So it was as simple as that. It could have been she, showed up to my house and was like, hey, I want to join. I'm like, hey, scan this QR code. And then 2 seconds later, she's in my group. So that is how leaders can add members to their group in Church Center. Next up, moving back along that top menu there, resources. Leaders, you can see resources you've added for your group, or resources that your group type manager or your group's administrator might have added for you. So you'll see those resources that are specific to you, but also the ones that you've added for your whole group. The next tab is events, and this is where it gets super handy. So this is where, if you look around the whole page, you can see past attendance that you haven't submitted, which don't let it get to 63 past events, you guys. This is a test account. I'm not really that irresponsible. So anyway, so you'll see that. You'll see an actions menu where you can create a new event. You can also subscribe to you can subscribe to this event listing through your personal calendar and view past events. And then you can also tap on each individual event that you have going on. Like if I tap on the PCU watch party, I can see a link to see who is attending, or I can tap the link to join, but I'm not going to watch myself teaching this, so I'm not going to tap that. At the very bottom, you can also take attendance to see everyone who's here. So all you need to do is just, I'm guessing who's watching. Caleb better be watching, and Jesse should be watching. I am here. So anyway, okay, now I'm done. I want to tap submit and say, oh, success. I successfully submitted attendance. Now I just have to catch up on the other 63 events that I did not submit attendance for. If I messed up or need to add someone else, I can always modify by tapping the modify button and be good to go. So that is everything on events. Last up is messages. Most of what your members can do here, leaders can do as well, plus a few other things. Depending on your group settings, either leaders only can create new topics or leaders and members can. But because I'm a leader, I could, if I wanted to, tap new and create a new title saying, hey, let's do a game night. Who's interested? And that would start a separate thread of conversation, seeing who wants to do that. This is like the answer to group text, because, group text, it's all just one constant feed of messages after messages and like different subjects and everything. So group messaging allows you to create different topics that can be muted if you want. So if I don't want to hear Caleb loving PCU, I can swipe that and mute it so I don't get notifications. You can also swipe things as read or unread. So prayer requests, I didn't catch up there. So I do want to make sure that I go back and read that. There's a lot of options here. Leaders, you can also delete old threads that you don't need cluttering up messages anymore, and you can also delete messages if that's needed. So a lot going on there. The last thing that's really important for leaders is notifications and notification preferences. So this applies to all of Church Center, but specifically for groups, the way you get there is going to your profile page. And under preferences, you'll see notifications. You'll see your groups listed there. So for my young adults, because I'm a leader, I'll see a few extra options, or one extra option. I do want to get attendance reminders so that 10 minutes before my event, they'll let me know, hey, you need to submit attendance. And I can be like, oh yeah, I really do. And pull that up and make sure it's there and good to go when people start arriving. You can also set preferences for your messages, for replies and new members and all that stuff. And then, so those are the preferences. Going back to the home page, right next to your profile picture is the bell icon where you can see a list of all your read and unread messages. And see, there's one that says time to take attendance. It notified me 20 minutes ago, right before the event for this PCU started. So, my friends, that is Church Center for Leaders.
Thanks so much for spending the time watching this. This is going to make your life so much easier. It's going to help us to be more organized so you can connect and message your leaders. On Connect Sunday, you can sign people up right there at your table. Just pull up that phone, pull up the QR code, and have them sign up on the sign-up list on the clipboard. We want that, but also go ahead and input them through that QR code and add them and confirm them to your group. And again, that to make things run more smoothly. And then we want to make sure that we're connecting with each other, taking attendance, because every person matters. Let's get involved in the lives of people. Let's invest in the lives of people this cycle. And I'm praying for you. Looking forward to great things. Hopefully this has been helpful to you. And let's get ready for Connect Sunday.